Magnolia Science Academy! My name is Natasha Carizosa. Everybody calls me Natty. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a vibe, I'm a vessel. But today, I'm an MC. Y'all ready to come in? Come. Come get your ice cream. How are you today?
Doing good.
You're doing good. What's your name? Isaiah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm trying to wait until we get the vibe right. Where did he go? There he is. All right, we waiting for y'all. Come in and have a seat. Yo soy la morena, la poema que despierte su mente, que enciende su alma con papel y pluma. I can make the sun and moon rise at the same time. I am el viento que viene de México, el este y el oeste. Este es la verdad. Surprise. I want to introduce somebody to you. I'm just here as an MC. I want to see the show myself. I want to introduce somebody very special to me, a great dynamic speaker. When I say one, you say cangas, one. Oh no, where is the energy? It's got to be up, up, up. When I say one, you say cangas, one. One. And so y'all give it up for one cangas. Bad Bunny.
All right. No, I'm not Bad Bunny. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
All right, let's do this. Clap once if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. Say orale if you can hear me. Orale. I like the orales here. So, my name is Juan Cangas. I don't care if you remember my name more than anything else. Hopefully you remember. I got like 10 minutes with you all, right? The 10-minute message I'm gonna give you. However, I will say this. I get to speak at a lot of schools. I've traveled to over 35 different states, and invariably somebody will forget to put the N and mess up my last name and forget to put the N in the cangas. How many of y'all speak Spanish in here? Raise your hand. How many of y'all pretend to know Spanish? Okay, a few of you. All right, fantastic. So please, if you're gonna say cangas, don't forget to put the N in the cangas because then it'll look like something like this. I'll be walking by in the high school or in the middle school, somebody will be like, hey, there goes Mr. Cangas. When you miss the N in the cangas, and look, if you don't know Spanish, that basically means, do you go to the restroom? Yes, I do. That's none of your business. So what is it? Cangas. Why did I tell you all? Y'all gonna mess it up already. All right, so my name is Juan Cangas. I'm originally from Mexico, Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. However, I now reside in the great state of Nebraska. How many of y'all, real talk, I will test you right now. How many of y'all know where Nebraska is? Raise your hand. Don't be lying, I will test you. I'm gonna give you a map. I'm gonna give you, no, don't check it, don't check it. Do not check it, I'm gonna quiz you. I'm gonna quiz you, I'm gonna show you a map without the names of the states. No, hold on. Don't be cheating, don't be cheating. Nebraska, not Alaska.
I lived there.
No, you did not. All right. Who thinks they know? Don't be cheating. Who thinks they know where Nebraska is? You do? All right, come on up here. All right. You got a map right here. You get one shot. Where do you think it is?
I think it's right there.
That is correct. He got it, y'all. Give it up for him. You know what? Here, hold on. I got a little prize for you. Got a little prize for you. I got a little prize. Here you go. Just $10. Go buy yourself something nice, all right? He got it right. How do you know where Nebraska is?
What?
How do you know?
I don't know, I just guessed.
Oh,
You just guessed? You got 50 tries, all right? All right, so I'm originally from Nebraska, and I'll tell you the truth. When I first moved to Nebraska, I hated it. And the reason I hated it is because I didn't know any English, and it was really, really cold. And it took me about 3 years until I made my first best friend. I'm gonna tell you real quick about my first best friend. My first best friend, his name was Chepe. Everybody say Chepe.
Chepe.
Well, that wasn't his real name. Like, his real name was Jose, but we all called him Chepe, right? I don't know why Latinos gotta do this. Yeah, I don't know if other cultures do this, but in the Latino culture, you have a name, and they give you another name. Gordo, flaco, chaparro, right? And they're, hey, think about this. They're all kind of like bullying names, right? Like if somebody would say that in English, fatty, shorty, like if they would call you that in school, like those are fighting words. But Chepe, he was our homie. Now here's the thing about Chepe. The thing I liked about Chepe was that he was super courageous. He'd be in class, he'd be answering questions, right? He'd be the first person in a group to tell us, hey, we should go here and do that. I admired that about Chepe. And if you think about your friends, the people you hang with, the reason that you hang out with them is because there's something about them that you really admire. However, Chepe had this one negative quality about himself. Chepe was the type of person that loved drama. How many of y'all have a friend like that? Raise your hand. Seriously, they love getting other people to fight. They be spreading rumors. If you're not raising your hand, they're next to you, right? Don't be pointing at people. Don't, what did I just say, right? All right, look, nobody's perfect. And there was a few times at Chepe, I would see him like spread rumors and talk behind people's back. And like, I knew that was wrong, right? And I remember when I was growing up, I had like this really vigilant mother. I don't know if you guys have a parent like this, but my mom would always be asking me about my friends. She'd be like, Miko, who's that kid over there? Yeah. Miko, what about that kid over there? Right? And I'd be like, Mom, why do you care who I hang out with? And I'll never forget this. This is the reason I came here today, okay? To teach you this lesson. My mom told me something I'll never forget. She said, Miko, it's important that I know who you hang out with, because who you hang out with is who you become. Who you hang out with is who you become. Now, when I was in middle school, I wasn't as mature as some of you, so my mom would try to give me these dichos, these sayings of life. I would look at my mom square in the eye, and I'd be like, yeah, mama, whatever, right? I thought I knew it all. Here's something negative about me. I put my friend on blast. Here's something negative about me. Everybody say terco.
Terco.
Terco. What does that mean in English? Yes. Stubborn. I'm stubborn. I'm hard-headed. You know what the way I rather learn? I rather learn through my experiences versus the words that other people tell me. See, my mom was trying to teach me something that I think I had to learn through experience. So I had an experience like this that taught me this lesson. So I grew up in a small town. There wasn't a lot to do. However, if you were cool and you were down, you go to this place called Skate Island. It was a skating rink where you roller skates. So I go on this to the skating ring. Everything's amazing about that night, y'all. My friends are there. Chepe's there. The music's good. The food's great. Just there's one bad thing about that night. My ex-girlfriend was there. Why you oohing? You know her or what? Y'all Snapchat friends? Look. I'll be real with you all. I'll be a man about it. The reason we broke up? You cheated. It was my fault.
You cheated.
No. Now I ain't gonna try to front. It was her fault. All right? The reason we broke up, she was the type of girl that was always jealous. She'd be calling me up. She was like, where you at? I'm at the mall. Who you with? I'm with my mom. You with a girl? Me mama, right? I just couldn't deal with it. Something you gotta know about me, I do not like drama. So I was like, look, it looks like you're a certain way. You go your way, I'll go my way. Plus, the real reason, nobody would tell you this, but the real reason that these middle schoolers would go to the skating ring is because when they played a slow song and you had your eye and you had a crush, you could ask them to skate with you, right? And I have my eye on this girl, so I go up to this girl, right? And I ask her if she wants to skate. You wanna skate? She said yes, right? She said yes. We go to the skating ring. And let me tell you what, I was nervous. My heart was beating, I'll never forget it, because I really wanted to grab her hand, but I didn't know if she'd let me. I remember I was courageous this day, and I grabbed her hand, and she let me, and we were skating back and forth, y'all. It was magical, yeah. Come on, give it up for my younger self. I wish I was that courageous now. All right, settle down. Don't clap too loud because you're gonna see what's about to happen. So I didn't know at this time as I'm skating with this girl, on the other side of the skating ring is Chepe. And right next to him is my ex-girlfriend. Whoa! Damn! Y'all love drama, huh? You'll be like, oh yeah, this is good. I need some popcorn. This is my life. This is my life we're talking about, all right? Look. I heard it from another friend later on. So Chepe's over here, my ex-girlfriend's next to him. He sees me skating with this girl, And for no apparent reason, right, he decides that on this day he's gonna pick on, who do you think? Me, all right? So he taps my ex-girlfriend's shoulder, he's like, hey, is that Juan over there? Because you know what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to stir something up. He's like, hold on, is that Juan over there with another girl? Now I'm over here oblivious to what's going on, right? I'm looking into this girl's eyes, Backstreet Boys in the background. Don't judge me, some of you, who knows who the Backstreet Boys are in here? For reals? Okay, well, fantastic. That was my group back in the day. That was like my Bad Bunny back in the day, right? Backstreet Boys. So I'm looking to this girl's eyes. It is a magical moment, y'all. And then all of a sudden, boom, this girl literally falls, hits her head on the ground, hard too. She like bounced. No, that's not the worst part. The worst part is I didn't stop. Ooh. I was like, no, yeah, my man. All right, hold on. Don't judge me. I feel it now. I see some of you. Like your eyes, you're like, dang, Juan. Like I had this much respect for you, now it's like this. Look, the reason I didn't stop wasn't because, was because this girl wasn't pushed. Or this girl didn't fall, she was pushed. Who do you think pushed her? My ex. Some of you have had experiences like this, right? My ex had pushed this girl because of what Chepe had said. And I remember thinking, dang, she's mad at me. And she did that to her, but she wants to do to me. Mi mata, she'll kill me. So I got out of there, y'all. And then I remember a couple days after that happened, the friend that was next to Chepe came and told me what Chepe had done. And I was in the 8th grade, and I remember that moment. That was the first moment I was really hurt. Have you ever had that experience, like where you feel betrayed? And all of us have felt moments in our life where we feel betrayed, especially by the people that were supposed to be down for us. Let's keep it 100. You expect people that don't know you, your enemies, to hurt you, but you never expect the people that are supposed to be down for you to intentionally hurt you. And that's happened to all of us, right? Parents that should have been there, teachers that should have supported us, friends that should have had our backs. And when they don't, there's no pain greater. Let me tell you what, young people, for a little bit, I got depressed, I got sad, and I learned something. I learned that you can stay in your depression, you can stay in those dark moments, or you can learn something from it. You're already in pain, right? Get something from it. And so as I was in pain, I was depressed because my friend had done this to me, I started thinking and asking myself a better question. Instead of why me, what can I learn from this? And as I started asking that better question, I got an answer. I started thinking about what my mom had said. Remember what my mom had said? Yeah. She said, Miko, be careful who you hang out with, because who you hang out with is who you become. Who you hang out with is who you... Look, young people, I wish you could get this, right? This one little thing, this one little lesson that you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with. And I'm not just talking people vaping, people doing drugs. I'm talking about the people around you. You gotta realize what are their dreams, right? Because if the people around you don't have dreams and things that they want for their future, even if you don't become like them, they're gonna start to impact and affect you. I get to hang out with some of the coolest people, right? Like Natty. She's a great friend of mine. She's a world poet, but she is my friend. And I can tell her things, and she gives me advice, and she uplifts me. That other bald dude over there, but he has his cap on, he's been my mentor. I've known him for 13 years. He's guided me, helped me, and you need people like that. All of us need individuals like that. But be careful who you hang out with, because who you hang out with is who you what? Who you hang out with is who you what? All right, so I want you to hang out with another individual. Y'all got to hear me speak. Y'all please, give it up for the one and only, oh, Natty? All right, Natty, I'm gonna give it back over to Natty, right? Y'all give it up back for Natty. Oh.
Check.
I think I...
What's your name? Me? No, your twin brother. Yes, you. Did you win the Nebraska thing? Who won the Nebraska thing?
Him right here.
What's your name?
God.
Oh my God. Here. Okay, I got a question.
Good job, thanks.
Don't nobody helping. Nobody helping. What was the, well, come over here. Come over here. Y'all give it up, give it up. Now tell me your name again.
Gan?
Okay. Gan. What was the advice that Kangas's mother gave him?
Don't be a ginger.
What? What'd you say?
Actually, I think he knows.
He knows? Okay, wait. I'm gonna give you a chance. Hold on. I'm gonna give you another one. What was the name of Kangas's friend that was toxic?
His name was Habib. That's your friend.
Okay.
That's
All
him.
right, thank you.
Ask somebody else. Ask somebody else.
Okay, what's your name?
Juan.
Your name is Juan. Now, see, this is, look, here's a lesson. Here's a lesson. Watch this. Don't play with it, okay? What was the advice that Juan's mother gave him?
Be careful who you hang out with,
Because what? Who you hang out is what?
who you'll become.
Exactly. Y'all give it up. Now, last thing. What was the name of Kangas's friend that was always putting salt in the game?
Jose, and his nickname was Chepe.
That's what I'm talking about. Guess what you got?
Natty, double it.
Double it?
Double it because somebody listened.
Ooh, look, this is what you get. Look, this is what you get for listening and paying attention and not trying to be funny. I was supposed to do one thing, but he said double it, and when the Jefe says double it, you double it. What's 50 times 2? You got $100 gift card. You got $100 gift card. Thank you. Good job. Y'all give it up. You said double it. Just like that. Just like that. Now, I bet some of y'all are like, I should have listened. I should have been paying attention. I missed an opportunity. Ooh. Okay. Who remembers? I just want to know. I live in Houston, Texas. I flew out this morning, and wherever this man says go, I'm rolling. I really care about him, and he really cares about me. But I need to know who saw him the last time he was here.
No, not everyone.
No, I didn't see him.
Now, I'm serious. Who saw him the last time he was here? What's your name? Stand up. What? You saw him the last time he was here?
Yeah,
And what did you think?
it was all right. It was good.
It was all right. It was good.
It was good. A lot of lessons. I learned a lot.
A lot of lessons? All right, thank you. He's shy. Y'all scared of the microphone. A lot of lessons. Now listen.
He's our baller.
You know how you have somebody in your circle that you like, this is the one. Not the two, but the one. The one that you could learn a lot from, the one that deserves respect, the one that works hard for everybody in his circle. I already know that y'all are gonna do what you need to do. So, what I would like to do is introduce him to the microphone, introduce him to the stage. He came here for you. He just left someplace and he was like, we gotta get over there now. Are you ready to hear him now? Yeah. Are you ready to hear him now? Yeah. I want you to put your hands together and make some noise for Ernesto!
Thank you, Natty. All right, I'm gonna rock with y'all for 15 minutes max. I need the first 3 rows completely full with students. The last 2 rows, you're not eligible to win. You pick where you want to sit.
Devin. Check your feet. Check under your feet.
I'll make it all the way to the 4th row. You tried. All the way to the 4th row. You're good. You tried. All right, all the way to the 4th row. You're good. All right, clap once if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Hands down. Does anybody in here believe that in the next 10 minutes, you can learn and memorize 15 random words that I teach you? Anybody? Yeah? I got one here, and I got two right there. You. Yeah, you. Don't be spilling none, you. Tell me your name. Habib. Hamid. Tell me your name. Dwan? All right. I want to make sure I got it right. All right. He gets first bids, you get second. So if he messes up, you get an opportunity. Okay? 15 random words in 10 minutes. All I need you to do is listen, pay attention, and focus. Okay? Because I'm gonna actually teach you how to use both sides of your brain simultaneously. And I'm gonna teach you why it's difficult to do. Point with your right index finger. The other right, that one, yeah, there you go. Point with your right index finger. Now lift your right foot up. Look at your foot. Twist your ankle to the right. I'm gonna make it go the other way. Keep on looking at your foot, don't look at me. Keep on twisting your ankle to the right. Draw number 6 with your finger, see what happens to your foot. So, hold on, let me try it again because I saw some of you like this. First of all, that's your left foot. Lift your right foot up, point with your right index finger. Twist your ankle to the right. While looking at your foot, draw number 6 with your finger, see what happens. I made it either stop or go the other way, right? So some of you are freaking out and you're still gonna be doing it later. Some of you are gonna be over there with your friends later, be like, sit down, bro, I'm gonna control your foot. Now, that's difficult for you to do because it's trying to use both sides of your brain simultaneously, and you can't. If you're a musician, if you're an artist, maybe you had a shot. Most of you couldn't. Now, set your timers if you please. Give me 10 minutes and I'll teach you 15 random words. And just like in life, this will work if you try. Doesn't mean it always works, but it increases the odds of it working if you try. I need you to put your phones away, pens away, you don't need anything. Put everything away. All you're going to do is listen to these stories that I'm about to tell you, or a story. So I need you to picture your living room at home. What's in your living room? Furniture, TV, veladora, santos, I don't know, whatever's in your living room. Picture your living room at home. What's in your living room, okay? Now, while picturing your living room, I need you to picture a monkey in your living room. Picture a monkey in your living room. Any kind of monkey. All right. Round 1. Every time y'all slow it down, the prize decreases for these two.
Uh-oh.
You pick. Oh, I know you're joking. So, picture your living room at home and picture a monkey. And if you want to absorb all 15 words, it's easier to learn when you're not talking. If you're wondering why you don't catch concepts in class, it's because you're talking. So picture the monkey, any kind of monkey, Curious George, King Kong, Donkey Kong, whatever monkey you want, it's in the living room. It's getting your clothes ready for school, so it's using an iron. What color is the iron? You picture it in your head. You don't need to tell me. Picture it in your head. Does it have water? Is it hot? Is it steaming? So the monkey's ironing your clothes for work, for school, whatever you want, okay? So picture it. I need you to see it. So the weird thing about this iron is that it's tied to a rope. Picture the rope. What color is it? How wide is it? What's it feel like? What's it look like? I need you to see the rope because that rope is going out the window of your house. Because at the end of the rope, there's a kite. Picture the kite. What color is it? What shape is it? Does it have letters, ribbons? What's the kite look like? How's it look flying around? Let's say this is your house. It's so windy outside that the kite smashes against your house. So the kite smashes against your house, falls to the ground, and then it falls next to a stinky shoe. Picture the shoe. What color is it? Old, new, tennis shoe, shoe, laces, Velcro, nothing. What's the shoe look like? Pop quiz. What's in your living room? Everybody, pop quiz. What's in your living room? What's it using? What's it tied to? What's at the end of the rope? What's it hit? What's it fall next to? You can check your time. You ain't even like at 3 minutes. You're almost halfway there. Picture coming out of the shoe, a worm. Whatever color, size, shape you want, I need you to see the worm. What's it look like? For some of you, I can tell you can see it because this was your face. So the worm's coming out of the shoe, but it moves into an envelope. Picture the envelope. What color is it? How wide is it? How tall is it? Yellow, white? What's that envelope look like? Now I need you to picture a magical pencil. Whatever pencil you want, mechanical, number 2, 3, 4, 18, whatever numbers there are. Does it have an eraser? Does it have lead? What's that pencil look like? Tall, short, yellow, whatever, however it looks. Picture that pencil writing your name on the envelope. So whatever your name is, picture it writing on the envelope, but it writes so fast that it falls into the river. Picture the river. How wide is it? What color is it? What's it sound like? What's it look like? What's it smell like? Well, that river stream then splashes against a pile of rocks. How tall are they? How wide are they? What color are they? What do they feel like? What do they look like? That river stream that splashes against a pile of rocks then splashes into some trees. How tall is the tree? How short is the tree? How wide is the tree? Does it have leaves, needles? What's that tree look like? What's it feel like? What's it smell like? Here's where things get really weird, so roll with me. Growing out of the tree's branches is cheese. You heard me right, cheese. You picture the cheese you want, cheddar cheese, Colby cheese, string cheese. If you like me, you probably picture in Chihuahua or Oaxaca cheese. I don't know, whatever kind of cheese you want, that's what's growing out of the tree's branches. Now, sliding out of the cheese, I need you to hear and see quarters sliding out of the cheese. So the quarters are sliding out of the cheese. All of those quarters are falling onto CoolSpeak. All of the quarters are falling onto what? Louder. All the quarters are falling onto what?
CoolSpeak.
Last pop quiz, final exam for you and then you. What's in your living room?
Monkey.
Everybody, louder like you believe it. What's in your living room?
Monkey.
What's it using?
Iron.
What's it tied to? What's at the end of the rope? What's the kite hit? Haven't even asked. Slow it down, player. Slow it down. You're getting ahead. So the kite hits your house and it falls next to a? What's coming out of the shoe? What's the worm move into? Then the magical falls into the? Then that water splashes against the? Splashes against the? What's growing out of the tree? What's slide? Espérate, compa. What's sliding out of the cheese? Quarters. All those quarters are falling onto? That's all. Y'all go look over there. CoolSpeak. Tell me your name again. What's up, man? Hamid, come over here. Stand right here. Hamid, you're a baller, right?
Oh, yeah?
Well, you're trying to be. It's okay. So, favorite food?
Fried rice.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Dubai. Again. Dubai again.
He had to rub it in our faces. Dubai again. Dubai. Why?
It was a cool experience.
Cool experience? All right. Favorite basketball team?
The Lakers.
Pero. Favorite player?
I'm going to say Giannis.
Giannis?
Yeah.
The Greek freak? All right, I'm down with that. All right. When you grow up, you're always asked this, what do you want to study? What do you want to be? I don't like asking that. When you grow up, what do you want to change in this world?
I would say like how people view a lot of African Americans.
Okay? How people view other African Americans, all right? I appreciate that. Now, for some of you, you were getting anxious because you're like, shut up, dude, let him say the words. This is how well he learned the words. I asked him a whole bunch of questions. Some of us learn to study, to memorize for an exam, but if I ask you questions later about that exam, you don't remember because you just did short-term memory. I just taught you words that you will remember long-term. Now, tell me your name again.
Hamid.
Hamid. Hamid. And then? Dwan. She's waiting for you to mess up, bro. I'm just letting you know. She is. Now, here's the thing. When I asked who could learn the words, most of the room was like, some of you, like 3 or 4 of you, put your hands up. Everybody knows them now. So as soon as you mess up, they're going to be happy to correct you. Nah, it's the kite. They'll be happy to. Trust me. All 15 words in the order that you learn them. You slack on one, somebody's ready to take your spot. You got them? Breathe. Breathe. You got it. All 15 words. Go ahead. All 15 words.
Monkey,
Yep.
then
What's he using?
it's using the iron,
Yep.
then it's tied to a rope.
Yep.
It's a kite.
Yep.
It's in my house.
Yep.
Falls down to a sticky shoe.
Yep.
It said the sticky shoes are warm.
Yep. What's the worm move into? Take your time, breathe. You got it. What's the worm move into?
The river,
Nope, it moves into something.
envelope,
Envelope. And then?
magical pencil,
Yep. And then?
the river,
Yep.
a rock,
Yep.
and quarter,
What's the river? The river splashes into the rocks, and then?
splashing into the rocks, then the tree.
Then the tree. Speaking to the mic. The tree.
The tree,
Yep. What's growing? What's growing from the tree? Keep going. What's growing from the tree?
tree, quarter.
What's growing from the tree? I'm gonna give you one more hint. It's where the quarters are sliding out of. It's growing from the trees, and the quarters are sliding out of this. You tell me if you give up. Think, just remember, picture the story that you were learning. The river splashed into the what? The rocks. And then that water splashed into the... And what's growing from the tree? And what's coming out of the cheese? You had it, you just said it. What's sliding out of the cheese? All of the quarters, and all the quarters are falling onto? You can look. CoolSpeak. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. All right. Oh. The nerves can get us sometimes, huh? Tell me your name again.
Juan.
Juan. Favorite food?
Pozole.
Verde or rojo? Hijos. Man, that's a good one. I agree, that's why. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Rome.
Why?
Because it's pretty.
How you know? You ain't been there?
I see pictures.
Okay, I believe you. All right. When you grow up, what would you like to change in this world?
How underestimated women are. They are.
Addie. What'd you say? Say it again, nice and loud.
How underestimated women are.
You better say
Girl.
that.
How underestimated women are. Okay? And she was like, ooh. Pronounce your name for me again.
Juan.
Dwan. No pressure at all. You saw somebody else crack under the pressure a little bit. I'm just saying, not throwing any names out there, but all 15 words in the order that you learned them. You got me? Breathe. Let it out your mouth. If not, it comes out somewhere else. Okay? All 15 words. You got it.
Monkey.
Yep. Yell them into the mic. Monkey, you right?
Monkey.
Yep.
Iron.
Yep.
Rope.
Yep.
Kite.
Yep.
It falls down, hits, and falls next to a sticky shoe.
The kite hits.
The house.
Yep. And then?
It falls down next to a sticky shoe.
Okay.
A worm comes out of it,
Yep.
and it goes next to an envelope.
Yep.
It has a pencil.
Yep.
Writes down my name.
Yep.
The pencil falls into a river.
Correct.
The water from the river hits rock.
Right.
The water hits trees.
Yep.
Trees are growing out of the tree.
Correct.
coins are, it's like getting sliced out of the cheese.
Right?
The coins falls into the coals.
Give a round of applause, everybody. Pronounce your name for me again. Duan? How do you spell it?
UAN.
D-U-A-N? Duan, you proved something to yourself. Now, I was gonna give 50 bucks, but somebody tried to slip over there. So, I'm gonna give you one more final exam and we're done. Okay? So, what's falling onto CoolSpeak?
Coins.
Okay, I'm gonna do this together. What's falling onto CoolSpeak?
Coins.
Okay, what's before the coins?
Cheese.
What's before the cheese?
The trees.
What's before the tree?
The water that hits the rocks.
The rocks and the river. What's before the river?
The pencil.
What's before the pencil?
My name.
What's before the pencil?
My name.
Your name. And then before your name, what's it go on?
An envelope.
Okay, before the envelope?
The worm.
Before the worm?
The shoe.
Before the shoe?
The kite.
Before the shoe? What's a kite hit?
The stinky shoe. The house.
The house. What's before the house?
The kite.
What's before the kite?
The rope.
What's before the rope?
The iron.
What's before the iron?
The monkey.
Those of you that tried learned 15 words from beginning to end to beginning in any other way that I ask you. The pencil falls into the?
River.
What's growing from the tree?
Cheese.
Before you leave, give me your email so I can send you a $100 gift card. All right? Good job. Before you leave, give me your name so I can send you a $50 gift card because you tried. All right?
Right,
Give them
yes.
each a round of applause. All right, now we need them to get their parents over here, correct? In a few minutes? Okay, so when your parents are here, bring them over here. Do me a favor, your school is putting on some nice stuff for you. Not just the event that we came to last time, but today too. So give your staff back here, how do they call you? What's the name they call you?
I mostly work with the secondary, which most of them are here, but Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben. Make some noise for Mr. Ben for making today happen, everybody.
Thank you. My name is Natasha Carrizosa. Everybody calls me Natty. You can call me Natty too. Well, today's capacity, I was serving as an MC. I just love the microphone and I love my CoolSpeak team, so I'm just in the supporting role. Well, this is my first time here, and I was very impressed by the students. I love the time, and I think that the staff, well, let me go back to outside, the music in the back or the stuff that's going on. I feel like I want to be a part of that. I think they got to see themselves more, let me start over. I'm listening to that music. Well, I think that one of the things that's most important is representation. I think they saw themselves, and I think that they learned many things. Who you hang out is with who you become. Not to squander opportunities, because the gift cards and the giveaways, and they learned that they can have the capacity to think greater.
Hello, my name's Ernesto Mejia, and I am part of the CoolSpeak family. So today I just tried to teach the students a little bit about their skill set, their mind, how it works, and how they're able to accomplish large feats in a short amount of time, like memorizing 15 random words in 10 minutes. I think this is an amazing institution that's providing our students of color an opportunity that not a lot of other students get to create a foundation in the STEM field that most of them don't get the opportunity to be exposed to have a caring team around them, and to have events like they're having today, celebrating their culture, their heritage, where they're from, what they do, what they're about. So it's a beautiful opportunity for them here. And of course, they amaze themselves. I asked another student that was just sitting in the front row, did you get the words? He repeated all 15 words in the order that he learned them, and he learned them all under 10 minutes. Oh, I think they learned a few things from one of my colleagues, Juan Cangas, to be aware of your circles and who you're hanging out with and what you want. I think they also learned that they're actually even much more brighter than they give themselves credit for. So they're actually very intelligent individuals and have very bright futures, but sometimes we don't feel that way and we don't think that way. Hopefully today that changed.